Hello everyone, welcome back to the shed. I'm Lonnie. Today we're going to talk about a new thermal printer that just got. It's a Jaden's JD-268 BT. I've been using this Dymo for a long time, a 4XL, 5 years. I've printed tens of thousands of labels with it. It's been a workhorse. It's raggedy looking. But it just works. It just keeps on chugging. The new Dymos are the 5XLs. I can't recommend Dymo products anymore because they do require you, they put chips in their labels and stuff, and they require you to buy the super duper expensive Dymo labels. So I can't recommend Dymo products any longer. I was contacted by Jaden's themselves, and they said, hey, we would like to partner up with you, get you to, share our printer with your audience. And I responded. I usually say no to all these things, but I wanted to be able to recommend a label printer, and I'm not there yet. I just now started using it, so keep that in mind. But I told him, I said, yeah, send me out a printer. I'll give it a shot, and I'll tell my audience what I think about it. And he did give me a coupon code that y'all can use. I think it's like 14% off. This is the page where you could buy the printer. They're currently $100. So full disclosure, this is not a sponsored video. I did not get paid to say anything. I can say whatever I want. They sent me the printer for free. I did not pay for it. I don't have to send it back. I can keep it. I also can say whatever I want. I can say the good, the bad, whatever I want. I'm not a mouthpiece for Jaden's just because they sent me a printer. That's how I do things. Like I don't often recommend things. I've recommended American Bubble Boy. I've recommended Zorro.com and a few other things here and there that I actually use on a day-to-day basis, and I'm happy with, and I think that other people would like. That's the way I do things here. This thing, I'm not sure yet. I have tried it out. I went ahead and uninstalled the drivers from my Mac over here. I uninstalled the app from my phone. Let's get to it. I'm going to show y'all what this printer is like. First of all, let's talk about what was included in the box. So got this box. It came with the printer, of course, power supply. It did come with a USB cable. It came with some kind of thumb drive, I believe, and it came with some kind of adapter doodad to go from USB-C to USB. I'm not even sure what that's for. I also was surprised to discover that it did come with the paper holder that you see here, and it comes with instructions. As a matter of fact, let's quote unquote build it real fast. I'll show y'all how easy it is. I got them to send me a stand because I didn't see from the literature, on their website, that it came with one. So I was kind of surprised. So all we have to do, I just did this a minute ago, just orient it the way these pictures show, and then we just slide this in. And this is simply to hold. It can hold fan fold, or wait, am I doing this backwards? I may have done that backwards. Yeah, I did. Okay, I'm gonna do this. Guess it was too simple. Slots in, slides forward, slots in, slides forward. Then this little thing right here locks it all together. There we go. And then it's built. And then you have two different pieces that slide into here. I'm not sure in what scenario you would use one or the other. It can hold fan fold labels or the kind on the roll. So yeah, I have, these are just my generic labels that I've always used. I buy these on eBay. I'll give a screenshot just to show y'all they're really cheap labels. I buy them in bulk every now and then, not very often. Yeah, let's go ahead and get this thing turned on. I was actually a little bit worried it's flashing red because there's no paper in it. I was a little, oh, by the way, this thing is pink if you haven't noticed. I don't know how I feel about that. Whatever, it doesn't matter. Oh, I put this in upside down. Or backwards. There we go. Because we need to print these thermal labels. You can only print on one side, so it needs to come over the top. And then we're just gonna put it in here, and it does have some nice little paper guides in the back that you can slide in and out, so you can print on really small stock too. But we're just gonna mess with these. I think most people typically use these 6x4 labels, so you know, we're just gonna do that and close it, and it should automatically adjust itself. Okay, it should be ready to print. Okay, it also comes with this little quick install card thing. Print a label using the app with smartphone via Bluetooth. So here's the deal. This is one of the things I was intrigued about, because the pain point for a lot of people with these printers is either A, price, and this is very affordable, and B, a lot of people want to print wirelessly. Now, the thing that I've figured out pretty quickly here is that you can't print directly from, say, the eBay app, but what you can do, you can like generate your label, save it as a PDF to your files, and then you have to open to print it. You have to actually, well, first we have to install the Jaden's app. So we're going to go ahead and use our little QR code. Wait for their web page to load. Okay, and then it asks us to pick iOS or Android. We'll go iOS, and then I'm going to go ahead and download it. Open. Device not found, so we're going to add a printer. I've done this once already. I didn't want to come in like totally cold. Okay, it showed discovering devices. It shows this printer here. So I'm going to hit connect. And now that's the app right there. It has it shows the printer. It's not the same color as mine. It does say 4x6 down below it. I don't know if you tap on that or it automatically knows maybe the 4x6 labels are, I'm not sure. There's some settings here. Print list, unit set. Yeah, I don't know. Let's just keep this simple. So we're going to go to file printing. And here's where we're going to go to our files. And then I downloaded a sample label because I didn't want to disclose customer data. It's right here. And we're just going to hit the little print icon. And it has density, speed, copies, size, which is already 4x6. And then here it is. So let's go ahead and print. See how this does. And that is our sample label. So that's one thing I'm impressed by, is that we went from not having the app installed to printing a label within like what, 2 minutes or something, and it printed it perfectly well. It looks fine. I also printed some labels that I saved from eBay myself, and they look the same. They look good. Very fast. I would say the resolution is a little lower than the Dymo, but yeah, I have no complaints. Paper loading is easier than Dymo. Footprint is bigger than Dymo. Like the Dymo is all self-contained. This takes up a pretty good bit more room once you add the paper thing, and you're going to have to, because your paper has to go somewhere. You could put some kind of roll up on the wall or something like that. That might work too. But yeah, I'm happy with that. Let's go to the computer now. I'm using a Mac. Your results may vary. So I just searched Jaden's 268 BT. If you go to the first link there, which is actually Jaden's link, we're going to click on Mac OS. It downloaded the file. We're going to open it. Here's a little thing. All right, I'm going to put my password in to install. It's installed. Move original file to trash. Good. Now we're going to go to printers and scanners. and we're gonna have to add it. Oh, it's already there. But if it's not there, you could just go to add printer, scanner, or fax, and you can add it that way. But you can see it's in the list here. Pretty easy. And now we're just going to open that same file, that same sample label, and we're going to go ahead and print it. This connection is not via Bluetooth. I didn't see a way to connect via Bluetooth to a Mac. I think you may be able to with a PC. Again, this is just a first look. I'm not going too far in depth. Let's look at our settings real quick. All pages, portrait, 4x6, print entire image, that's good. Because if I fill entire paper, it's going to cut off some of the edges. Print entire image, auto rotate, everything looks good, and let's hit print. So that's printing from the computer, and we get the same exact results. Looks good, and I didn't have to do any other kind of settings or anything. It just works. One more thing that I thought might be kind of fun to show. Let's race these printers. We're going to take this same sample label and we're going to print 10 copies of it. First, we're going to print on the Dymo 4XL. Just check all the settings. Portrait 4x6, print entire image, auto rotate, scale to fit. Okay, so that's all ready to roll. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to hit start and print simultaneously. I'm going to try. Six, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so it took 32 seconds to print 10 labels. That's 3.2 seconds a label. That's not bad. I mean, honestly, that speed is not really that big of a deal to me. Look at all these labels I wasted. Speed is not really that huge of a deal to me. It might be to some people. That's why we're going to compare. So let's do this again. I'll reset my stopwatch. We'll come back over here. File, print. We're going to change. Okay, it's already on Jaden's. I set it up as default. Okay, we're going to go to 10. Portrait 4x6, entire, auto, scale to fit. All right, and then we're going to do the same thing again. We'd had 32 seconds and some change on the other one. Start. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. It printed half the time, so it's twice as fast. I will say, let's look at the quality of the labels. I do think the Dymo one looks a little bit better, a little bit sharper. It's probably just a little higher DPI, to be honest. This looks fine. It looks great. I don't have a problem with it. So I just wanted to give y'all a first look at this. I am going to include the coupon code down below. I don't have any long-term opinions of this, but I will be using this printer instead of the Dymo from now on, and I will keep you guys updated with how I like it or don't like it. So far, I'm pretty happy with it though. Especially the setup was a breeze. So that's going to be it for this one. A little different video. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see y'all again very soon. Bye y'all.